Hello everyone, and welcome to my very first YouTube video on hardware. Today I am going to be reviewing the Razer Raiju Ultimate. First of all, I would like to say sorry for the camera resolution. It is awful, it is dire. I'm using an old Xbox 360 camera. It's all I could find at the moment just to try and get things rolling. In the process of buying a C9022 when they come available, or a Razer Kio to get things started. I am a Twitch streamer and I'm on Facebook as well. I'm trying to get myself up and going, just see how things go, because I love playing games and love technology, etc. I've got my dual screen set up. I've got a beast of a PC. I've got my own little office and workspace. That's what I fancy on the background, as you can see. It's fantastic. But yeah, I go through quite a lot of controllers, peripherals, bits and bobs, etc. So just trying to provide a bit more of a average man sort of, feeling for these things, and what my preference is. So yeah, I'll try and link my stuff down below where you can follow me. I pretty much only play Destiny, but I will be playing some other games here and there. But anyway, I'm going to get into the video. I'm going to show you my hands and the device that we're talking about. Cool. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this down a little bit. So here we have. Here's the carry case. It's nice. It's easy. Razer logo on it. It's beautiful. Lovely job. So, first of all, this is what you get in the case. Again, apologise for the camera. This is the D-pad and two extra sticks. One's a convex, is it? I want to say it's convex, and another is a long concave one, and that's all you're getting in this case. You get a nice braided wire. Strong, durable, always been good from Razer, no complaints there. The only other thing you're getting in the box is some documents. No point showing you that, you all know what they look like. None of us read them. So, this is the controller in question. This is the Ultimate version. You can get a tournament version, which is more like an Xbox 360, but I found that when holding it on the back of the paddles, it's really awkward to hold. But again, it's everyone's preference. But my hands aren't massive. They're average, probably large, I'd probably say. But anyway, main features of the controller: pop these off, take a different one, swap it on. You get long and you get short ones. There's not that much variety, as you can sort of see. They're nothing great to shout home about. They're nice, don't get me wrong. The buttons, really nice. Thumbs up for that. Everything feels really nice. You can take this off as well. You can take these off. On the back, really nice paddles. I love these paddles. I wish more controllers did this. They feel nice, they click nice. They're bulky. My only problem is when I'm holding this controller, this is my natural control holder, I'm touching the top here, literally just these top little bits. I wish they were a little bit higher, and they won't get in the way of the nice hair triggers you've got up here. Love hair triggers, always use them. You get two extra buttons up here. These are fantastic as well. When I'm holding the controller like this, it's just a quick flick. Really good. I use this one a lot more than I use this one. This one feels a bit more uncontrollable. I use this mainly for jumping on Destiny. So this one is paramount. This one is generally for crouching. I used to use X and then triangle, and then this would be a different one. I used to use crouch as a click on here, but I've since swapped and finding that having crouch here and jump here is definitely the way forward. So I do like this controller a lot. Also on here, you won't be able to see this, so my apologies. But there's like a sync button, settings button, a lock button, and you can change your chroma on this. So around the edge here, it will have chroma, which I always turn off. To be fair, I never use chroma. I find it very distracting. I like it on my PC and stuff, but not on a controller. On the back there is a little switch here. You can flick it between PS4, PC, etc. It's just here. Again, sorry about the camera, guys. I always use this in wired mode, and Razer have fixed the issue. There is no lag anymore, or stick drift. I bought this controller way back when it very first came out, and it was awful. I used it on the PS4. It was terrible. The stick would just drift all over the place. Your controller would be looking up. These triggers wouldn't work at all. It would be firing by itself sometimes. And I really loved the controller back then. So I bought it again in the hope of fixing it wirelessly, Bluetooth mode. It's still got issues, guys. After all this time, it's still got issues. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this video, is that no one's really reviewed this controller in 2020, and the problem still is there. If you are playing via wired on a PC or etc., works great, no problems there at all. Whereas I did have that problem before, even when it was wired, so I'm glad they fixed that in version 5. My main complaint though, besides all that, is when I'm holding this controller. Like I said, I'm up here. You can see this finger here is touching this finger here, and this finger here is basically slipping off the pad. These ends are too short for me. They might be great for other people. It just feels uncomfortable. It feels like my little pinky is slipping off all the time, and it's just not comfortable to press. It's awkward. It's really awkward, and that is a shame because I like this controller a lot. I'm going to be doing a review of the Xbox Elite version 2, which I have, and it's a fantastic controller. There's pros and cons to that, obviously. But I just wish we had more of this going on. There doesn't seem to be a controller out there that can do everything. They all seem to have little bits and bobs. I've had, like I said, I've had this one, I've had the tournament edition of this one, I've had the C40, the Astro, I've had Scuffs, I've had the Vantage, I've got them from America off my mate, thank you very much. He's posted them out to me, and they've all been pretty nice, but a lot of them have got major flaws to them. I would say this is one of the better out of the lot, definite. But like I said, I'm going to review the Xbox version 2, Series 2, in my next video. So I hope you join in for that one. But in the meantime, this is going to pretty much wrap up that video. I just want to give you initial thoughts on this controller for anyone who wants to buy it. Like I said, in 2020 no one's really reviewing this controller anymore, and exposing the problems with it. Like I said, it's still persistent, it's still there, you've still got the problem of the drifting and everything. I wish Razer would fix it. They just seem to be ignoring it. I don't know if they're just waiting now for the new gens to come out and the new controller to come out, but for people like me who want to use it for PC and stuff, and yeah, I know I can't use a keyboard and mouse, sorry, I'm getting too old for that. I come over from consoles, it's too hard. I wish there was a decent accessory which I could have a joystick in my one hand and my mouse in the other hand. The mouse is fine, love the mouse. It's the keyboard I've got problems with. And yes, I know there are stuff out there which allows you to have a joystick, one-handed joystick, but it's not a true representation of an analog stick. It's still WSAD but on a joystick. But that is a different matter for another day. But thank you very much for anyone who watches the video and is interested in contemplating and buying this. Like I said, it's a fantastic controller. If you've got smaller hands, you might be okay, and you're playing wired, you're going to love it. If you're playing by Bluetooth, you're going to have problems, big problems. And like I said, if you've got bigger hands, perhaps like myself, you're going to find that it's probably going to be slipping off. I mean, you can see how stumpy it generally looks. But yeah, there we go, guys. Thank you very much once again for joining in, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, a like and a share is appreciated. I realise this is my first ever video and it's probably going to be awful, but it's more an insight for other people, like I said, like myself, who are out there who are looking for stuff and not finding it. So thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.